The Storm Prediction Center just did something that should have everyone paying attention right now. 3 straight days of enhanced risk. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Orange on the map for 3 consecutive days. That almost never happens unless forecasters are seeing a truly dangerous atmospheric setup locking into place. And now Monday is emerging as the biggest concern of all, with growing signals for EF2 to EF4 tornadoes across Oklahoma after dark. The exact kind of nighttime tornado scenario that turns deadly fast. This is no longer just stormy weather. This is a full-scale, multi-day severe weather siege stretching from the Canadian prairies to Texas. Dust storms, wildfire danger, baseball-sized hail, hurricane-force wind gusts, tornado outbreaks, flash flooding. One giant atmospheric machine driving all of it simultaneously. And the SPC's wording for Sunday is the strongest we've seen all season. Today's enhanced risk already looks dangerous enough on its own. Iowa sits directly in the bullseye where storms are expected to explode late this evening. Forecasters warn some wind gusts could exceed 75 miles per hour, hurricane-force winds ripping across parts of Iowa tonight. The most dangerous detail? Storm initiation is delayed until sunset. That means these storms will erupt after families are home, after visibility disappears, after darkness makes tornadoes nearly impossible to see coming. Once storms fire between eastern Nebraska and Iowa this evening, they could rapidly intensify into rotating supercells, capable of producing hail over 2 inches wide before evolving into a destructive wind event. Power lines down, roof damage, widespread outages possible, and the SPC is warning that tornadoes may develop tonight as the low-level jet strengthens overhead. The danger doesn't stop there. At the same time, a massive dust storm and wildfire corridor is stretching from Manitoba all the way into the Texas Panhandle. Near Amarillo, visibility is collapsing and blowing dust under 70 miles per hour winds. In parts of Canada, witnesses described walls of dust swallowing the horizon in scenes that looked post-apocalyptic. Red flag warnings now cover huge portions of the northern plains where any spark could become a fast-moving wildfire in minutes. But Saturday is where this pattern begins loading the atmosphere for something even larger. A strengthening low-pressure system deepening over Colorado, Kansas, and Nebraska will pull rich Gulf moisture northward while instability surges to explosive levels. Meteorologists are increasingly concerned about bowing storm segments capable of producing 80 miles per hour winds across Nebraska and Iowa Saturday night. Large hail, isolated tornadoes, flash flooding, and some storms may stay organized overnight into the Ohio Valley, meaning parts of the Midwest could wake up Sunday already dealing with severe weather damage before the main outbreak even begins. Then comes Sunday. This is the day meteorologists are circling. The SPC says severe storms are likely across the Central Plains into the upper Midwest, with supercells capable of all hazards, tornadoes, giant hail, and destructive winds all at once. A rapidly intensifying 994 millibar low-pressure system developing near Kansas is now raising serious concern, because setups like this historically correlate with significant tornado outbreaks. The atmosphere Sunday is expected to become extremely volatile. A powerful low-level jet approaching 50 knots will pump warm, unstable air into Nebraska, Iowa, Kansas, and South Dakota, while strong wind shear creates an environment primed for rotating supercells. Forecasters specifically warn that some tornadoes Sunday could become large and strong. The most dangerous window appears to be between 4 p.m. and 9 p.m. Sunday evening, but the threat may continue deep into the overnight hours as storms merge into a massive squall line racing eastward. Cities including Omaha, Wichita, Kansas City, Sioux Falls, Minneapolis, and parts of northern Texas all sit inside the expanding danger zone. And then Monday raises the stakes even higher, because the most dangerous tornado window Monday may happen after dark. That is the detail changing everything. As the low-level jet rapidly intensifies Monday evening, meteorologists are becoming increasingly concerned about EF2 to EF4 tornado potential across northern and central Oklahoma. These are not weak tornadoes. EF3 and EF4 tornadoes can completely level homes, destroy neighborhoods, and leave catastrophic damage behind in seconds. Forecast models now show every major tornado ingredient coming together Monday evening. Explosive instability, strong wind shear, tropical moisture surging northward, steep lapse rates, and discrete supercells firing along a sharpening dry line. Oklahoma City, Tulsa, Norman, Enid, Stillwater, and surrounding areas may face their greatest tornado threat after sunset Monday night, when visibility is gone and many people are asleep. That nighttime timing is what makes this especially dangerous. By Monday evening, storms may stretch continuously from Houston all the way to Minneapolis in one massive severe weather line, producing widespread damaging winds, large hail, embedded tornadoes, and major power outages. Some neighborhoods could lose electricity in minutes, and the pattern still may not end there. Meteorologists believe this setup is being driven by a large-scale negative tilt trough, one of the most dangerous atmospheric configurations for severe weather outbreaks in the United States. Gulf moisture continues surging northward while the subtropical jet stream remains highly active. Long-range guidance suggests this storm pattern could reload again later in May, keeping repeated severe weather threats active across the plains and Midwest. This is one of the most aggressive severe weather patterns forecasters have seen this season. 3 straight enhanced risks. A deepening 994 millibar low. Violent tornado potential after dark. Fire danger from Canada to Texas. And multiple nights where millions of people may need to stay weather aware while they sleep. This is not a routine outbreak cycle anymore. This is a high-end atmospheric pattern capable of producing widespread damage across multiple states at once.